And of course, back to the floor, he means right here on the GameSpot stage. I'm joined now by Tim Willits, the creative director working on Rage. Tim, thank you so much for coming by. Appreciate it.
Thanks for having us.
Now, it obviously knows how to make some games, and dude, you gotta show the people what you got here. So you have brought Rage. You tell us what you're gonna be showing. Tell us how so far it's been for you here at E3.
Yeah, well, thanks for the introduction. Yes, id Software. We invented the first-person genre with Wolfenstein. Then we came Doom and Quake, and of course we have a brand new IP powered by a brand new technology. And our technology, id Tech 5, yes.
You gotta mention that name because it looked impressive, to say the least.
Yes, the cornerstone of id Tech 5 is the fact that we can uniquely texture every environment. So no matter where you go, you're going to see something new and exciting. So gone are those days that you're running through the same space corridors, looking at the same textures and stuff. Yes.
Right on. All right, so we gotta. It's funny because before you move it, let's go to the gameplay real quick because I saw this on the screen sitting here, and then he started moving the controller, and it's super silky, 60 frames. I mean, it looks awesome.
Yes, this is really the cornerstone of what we can do. This is a handcrafted environment where it's not procedurally generated. Our artists back at id, we have some of the best in the world. These guys hand painted all this. So we're not going to waste a lot of time, and we're going to go in and talk to this kind of a wasteland settler named Crazy Joe. So one of the great things about Rage is that it's not just a first-person running gun game. No. We've added so much more to the experience. We have vehicle combat, vehicle racing. We have these characters like Crazy Joe that are over the top, that are very memorable characters, and then it's all wrapped around a better story than we've ever had in the past.
Now, I mean, a game of this visual quality's got to take a lot of time and effort. But what about you guys got full voice? I mean, you guys went all out.
Oh yeah, I mean we've because the new engine allows us to do such better graphics. We knew that the gameplay and the experience needed to be as over the top and as advanced as you could possibly do.
And seriously, you were playing this or the Xbox controller, and you were doing some business.
Yes, the new technology, id Tech 5, is a true cross-platform technology. We run just as smooth, just as silky on the PS3 and the PC. So we're gonna go ahead and jump into our buggy here. This buggy is mounted with twin machine guns. We've been given a mission earlier to find the big town to the east. So we're gonna try to get there as fast as we can. I see we have some bandits here.
So obviously a lot of this seems like it would lend itself well to the multiplayer action, right?
We will have a multiplayer component to the game. It's a bit too early to talk about exactly what that'll be, but I can assure you we got some guys back in Dallas that are
thinking long and hard about that.
Thinking long and hard about that. These bandits have run from me. Now I've got myself on fire, so I'm gonna try to get out of here as fast as I can. Uh-oh, we have a guard tower up here. So the great thing about Rage is, wow, they blew up my. That's what they get for blowing up my ride there.
So obviously you got some destructible environments of some type in there.
Yes. So let me go ahead and load up the town.
All right.
So one of the things that we really tried to focus on with Rage is giving every area a unique feel, unique personality. So the town of Wellspring, which is what I'm loading now, will become kind of your hub in Rage. It'll be the place where you'll receive most of your missions, talk to most of your characters. You'll be able to buy and sell things that you find in the wasteland. You can repair your vehicles from there. So it's really kind of like your home base. So the game progression or the gameplay, we like to call it open but directed. We have a narrative that takes place. Basically, you are a survivor from the past. You're thrust into this world. You have to learn to survive. Eventually you'll discover that there's this kind of evil authority that you have to fight against. But as you can see here, this is the town of Wellspring, and it has a very unique, colorful flavor to it. Now this has kind of a Western look, but we have another large town in Rage that's very like a New York subway feel. It's always good to talk to people in town.
Now, you guys, are you guys pulling any voice talent that we have known, whether from past games or any other sources, or are these brand new voice talent folks?
Oh yeah. We've like you said, we pulled out all the stops. We've got AAA actors that and that really adds a lot of depth to the experience. To have really talented actors mixed with some great art and some great animation. Another really neat thing about Rage is if you're ever in town and you're low on cash, we have a little mini game here, and you can roll dice for money. Let me see if I can win here. There we go. I won and got 4x bonus. So yeah, there's really a lot to the game that's just more than run and gun. So let me show you what our bread and butter is. So let me load up an area of the game that really highlights the first-person action that we're going for with Rage.
Now, I'll be honest. All right, so we had Fallout New Vegas up here. I'm a huge Fallout fan. There's some games. There's been some games around that has done some Mad Max styled post-apocalyptic action, right? Like you guys, your guys' art design and style, and it's gorgeous. I can't say enough how slick this game looks.
So yes, we've had many questions about the setting. People say, well, it's another post-apocalyptic game. But for us, really the gameplay and what you do in the world is more important than the setting. The setting is great because it lends itself to the action. It's post-apocalyptic, but it's set in a familiar world. So we have muscle cars and buggies with machine guns. But yet we also have some sci-fi elements that allow us to kind of like push the gameplay. So this area that I've loaded up for you, we like to call this the well.
Is that some kind of rad, awesome new crossbow?
Yes, this is a very, very ragey crossbow. Now, one of the things that we try to do in Rage is whenever we introduce the player to a new environment, we give them something new to play with. Whether it's a new weapon, a new engineering item, or a new ammo type. In this level, we have the electro crossbows, the electro crossbows, sorry. And what you can do with these things is, if you see any bandits that are standing in water, you can shoot the water, and you can fry the bandits.
Excellent.
So these guys that we're going to fight against, they're called the Ghost Clan, and they have a very unique fighting style. They have a kind of an over-the-top acrobatic style. But first, let me go ahead and drop down a little RC car, which has a camera and some explosives on it. It's really a great example of some of our engineering items and some of the really neat things that Rage has to offer.
Getting some questions here from the folks watching at home. So AJ goes to Toronto. He wants to know, Rage has vehicles. Obviously, we know that Rage has vehicles. You want to go a little bit more for him about what kind of vehicles and what kind of the tricked out stuff you can do with them or anything?
Yeah. So at its core, Rage is a first-person game, but we wanted to add to the experience. So we introduced a lot of the racing and vehicle combat aspects. Now, what we want the vehicles to feel like is we want them to feel like they're an extension of your first-person avatar. We want first-person fans to feel comfortable in the vehicles, so they're very easy to drive. They have an arcadey feel to them. You can, of course, race with the vehicles. You can do vehicle combat in the wasteland, but you're not like forced to be stuck in your car for a whole bunch of the game. If you enjoy the vehicle aspect of Rage, you can do that more. If you want to just stick to running and gunning in the wasteland like this, you can do that as well.
Now, oh man, look at you go. How would you, let me ask you, it doesn't seem like, it seems like Rage is more about a lot of the action that you're showing us right here, but how do you guys split up, if you don't mind me asking, between going in town, talking to folks, out here blasting away? Is it even split, or do you guys go one way or the other?
Well, what our goal was for Rage is to make going from point A to point B as as fun as what you do when you get there.
Cool.
So you may get a mission in town. Once you have that mission, you'll load up on guns and ammo, and then you'll head out in the wasteland. And we want the wasteland experience, the driving, to be really over the top and action filled. Then when you get to the place you're going to, we want it to feel like this.
Nice.
So there's no fast travel in Rage, and the wastelands are not just second thought items.
So Intake 5 brand new engine, developed specifically for Rage, yeah?
Yes. This is our new technology. It's a true cross-platform technology. It runs 60 hertz, and 60 hertz for us is very important because if you want to have that intense feel that you are fluid graphics, that you're in the game, you really need to be running fast, and 60 hertz will get you that speed.
Yeah. I wish sorry, I'm sure that folks at home are actually probably sending so many emails that it's just straight up breaking it. How about the leveling system? And I'm sure you guys got some business there you guys are doing, or do you have? How do you talk about some of the systems in the game behind the scenes of what we're seeing?
So in Rage, we don't have it's not a classic RPG where you're level 10, level 20 and stuff. Your progression in the game. Do you want me to keep playing, or do you want me to?
Please. Yeah,
okay. You're.
Yeah, don't stop playing, no matter what.
Okay,
you're gonna listen to the game.
Your progression in the game really comes down to the weapons that you have, the items. We have this whole engineering system where you can find separate components to build things like turrets. You can build like sentry bots. You can build all sorts of interesting things that you can use the way that you want to. So it's not just, here's a new weapon, why don't you, run and gun. The way that the player plays the game and what items and weapons that you like to use, see that right there was a great example of our dynamic traversals that this Ghost clan is able to do. That guy jumped over the railing. I was running this way. He realized that, no, I need to get up there, so he came right back up. Yeah, that's very unique to just this Bandit clan. It's also very unique to the advanced AI that we have in Rage. The wing stick is a great offhand weapon. We're able to throw that out. It's great when you're in a bind. It's an instant kill weapon, and it has a smart core for targeting bad guys.
Let's talk about the controls for a second. Like, how are you throwing that out there? Are you aiming it real good, or is it tracking a little bit for you, or?
Basically, if you have a bad guy in your sights, and you line up that wing stick, you'll hit him with that. We've tried to keep the controls as straightforward as possible. We basically use the Call of Duty controls. 20 million people learn where jump is. Don't change the button. And we try to keep the action as intense as possible because that's really where the fun is. So I'm going to go ahead and place a turret here behind me, and then I'll be able to engage these bandits down this long hallway.
Now, Tim, tell me, is this a collective effort at id in terms of like the passion and desire of what this game's all about? Is this your own personal project that you've wanted to do for a while? What's the backstory on Rage? It definitely seems like there's so much unique to it that it seems like a passion or labor of love in some ways to somebody.
Yes. Well, one of the great things about the team at id Software is that we are a small team, and everybody has input in the game. It's a very flat structure. So as you can see, there are games and there's movies that have inspired us. Of course, we're big fans of the Mad Max movies. We're also fans of some of the over-the-top driving games like MotorStorm. But really, the greatest inspirations for us with Rage is our past games. What we did with Doom, what we did with Quake, what we did with Wolfenstein. And a lot of the guys at the company have been there so long that we just know how each other, how we think. So it really adds to a really great experience and great team.
You just can't get that. It's like either that's there or it's not, and like you can clearly see. I think in the products that look this good, that there's got to be some chemistry that happens behind the scenes to make some magic come together.
Yes.
So when are you guys looking to come out with Rage? And you said before PS3, PC, and Xbox 360. When's that going to happen? When are we going to see?
Well, we won't see Rage until next year. The game, as you can see, is running fast. It's looking good, but I know I have some help. One of the neat things about Rage is you as a character. You are part of this program that the government's initiated before the impact, where they buried all these people in these small kind of self-contained pods or arcs. So you have these things inside you called nanotrites, and nanotrites help you survive. They'll regen you. They give you extra strength. But we also have a quick health system. That guy got tired of shooting at me from a distance, so he decided to run up and try to get in my face. And then, as players, if they like the auto regen, they can use that. If they like to use more like the health packs, the classic, health regen. I mean, the classic health mechanisms, they can use that. So, player choice is something that's very important to us at id.
Oh yeah, I can imagine. I mean, it seems like it's all about. I mean, the neat thing is, like you were talking about a second ago, this game, drawing on influences from your past games. I could see. It's like you guys have some elements of Doom. 3, I guess you would say, like in terms of like the structure. I mean, a lot of those environments kind of lend themselves one way or the other. But the one thing I can clearly see is that you guys have like got it. It's a good balance between being moody lighting, but still being bright enough to where it's like very crisp but very clear and very
Yes, this particular level, which we call the Well, is probably the most like some of our past games. But we have areas, like the Dead City. That's huge, outdoor, downtown-looking area. We have an area called Mutant Bash TV, where it's this kind of fun house of mutants, and there's this crazy kind of TV producer that runs the show. So we really try to change up the environment and change up the gameplay.
How do you, when you're talking about that home base, how do you actually get your new info to you? Like, are you going back to these same hubs and hitting people up? And they're talking to you?
Here, let me go ahead and pause that and go to the menu there. So in Rage, because the game is open but directed, we have kind of a town and settlement type system. So as you move through the game, you'll be sent to like the big town to the east called Wellspring, or you may talk to some settlers in the wasteland, and you have specific missions that you need to go on. But you can pick up side missions. You can do repeatable missions. If you're the type of player that likes to drive a lot, you can go on the race circuits and earn money that way. And then the rewards that you get from these side missions or driving, then you can add to your arsenal. You can buy better weapons. You can buy different ammo types. You can buy engineering plans, which adds to the variety of the gameplay.
I know multiplayer isn't something you're talking about today. If you want me asking a little bit, like, is there a possibility of co-op being a part of that, maybe?
Well, again, I can't really talk about multiplayer, but we will have. It'll be very ragey. It will have a rage feel to it, and if you use your imagination, you can kind of guess what we probably will have in Rage multiplayer. But again, we've been doing multiplayer for years. We won't disappoint. Yes.
I would never doubt it. Thank you so much, Tim Willits.
Thanks for having us.
Really appreciate it. Well, there you go, folks. There's Rage. It's coming out for the PlayStation 3, Xbox 360, and PC sometime next year. Hopefully we'll see more on it before then. Right now, we're going to kick it back to our floor reporting and be back here on the stage to close out the show for the last what do we got? 2.5 hours of, I guess actually no, yeah, 2.5 hours of stage show here at E3 2010. Take it away.